Exe. It's Gifty T, Makeke, the finest under the sun, and welcome to Black Wednesday. Killing all black, just another day. Namanje. Today I want to, since it's Black Friday, talking black businesses, black culture, black communities, everything black, just like my outfit. So today I want to take it back to basics and talk about something that I believe is crucial. My habits, mikhuba, and as a result, evolve into passions. But NB, I'll be all over the place. But the bottom line is habits. So I remember, back then, I used to be that person who I would write my shirts. I know it was considered like to be an offense against the school policy, but there was just something about the thought in move up on my 16 SNVL, inspired by a movie. And then I wrote your my initials. I was that. I always loved to do that, and then the shirts would be clean. But I would have that one shirt. So especially on Friday, I would be wearing that shirt. But throughout from Monday to Thursday, I'm wearing all proper uniform. But on Friday, I'll be actually, let me put that shirt. And every time I wear that shirt, I'll just write something new on it. Then 2013, Matric 1 when I was doing it, because the story. So yeah, when I was doing it for the first time. I had a school t-shirt, from grade 10. So I decided there's a guy who was just around working in a company, can't use this place next to Boxback. Let's just say Boxback because I can't remember the place exactly. So he was working in embroidery, at Tanswat. He was working at Tanswat. I know my brain will never disappoint me. I was always at Tanswat. So this guy, it's a shirt, yeah. And that was not allowed too. And that t-shirt was not part of the matric uniform, but it was just part of the school uniform. So he wrote my favorite, a quote that was inspiring me at that time. And the quote was what man has done, man can do. Because I was in matric, so me being now, who were doing extremely well in matric. So I was looking up to them and said, what man has done, and I'm a man can do. So I was always wearing that shirt number 5. Then a couple of years later, which is 3 years later, 2016, started loading brand. Now I'm Sabali, officially legit soul, now it's telling stories through clothes. So that's the point. My habits, they have a way I develop it, and it's kind of thing. My parents, they don't really be cognizant of those things, because they don't understand them at that time. And another habit I have to date, it's difficult for me to throw something on the floor. One, I was always late, which was a bad habit. I was always late in primary. So as a result, and as a punishment for being late, we were to be some paper, so my paper. So to a point as a kid, a reasoning must eat a break. I must make sure that I don't throw on the floor. Because anyway, I'm the same person who's going to pick these papers in the morning. So to minimize the amount of work, let me put on the dustbin so at least I have less work to do. And it just became a thing. I'd rather put it in the pocket at a later stage than on the spot, because me contributing young affect direct because you are pick. And the to and as a result, and I hate Ikanga. And there's an amazing project that is upcoming, but for now, let me not jinx it. Let's keep it like that. But immense because of I was punished to that extent. So like that's a habit which ultimately became a lifestyle. And this is the last part now. I'm wrapping this because I was hoping to keep it short, sweet, and straight to the point. We would see abantu abaningi from high school, primary, and as a result it became a thing at the back of their mind, like that habit. Nomkhuba ukuthi awufuni ukuya all out, awufuni ukugive your best, awufuni ukugive your all, because ufuna ukuhlala ku-potential mode ukuthi uhlala utshela abantu uyazi mina ntwana, hey mara mina ntwana mangafunda, hey mina mangafunda ngingashisa, hey yazi mina ntwana mangazimisela, hey mangazimisela ngaba successful. So people they love being in that, like they've developed their own potential mode, so that ukuthi when the results come babe ne reason, excuse ukuthi yeah ngithole this much because vele bengafundanga ngifunde ngama last minutes, or vele I didn't give it my best. So it's like you give short of what you can. You don't give like your full potential, so that at least to be in that room ukuthi emara mina ngaba yija mina if ko ukuthi ngingazimisela. Like I've heard that so many times from high school throughout varsity, even now, like sometimes I would bump into people who are running their own business. Kuba umuntu abantu potential mode, like noma abasebenzi no potential mode. Mara mina simangafika early, mina mangafika early, hey like ngaqeda umsebenzi mina mangazimisela. Like it's just people, they always put themselves in possibility yokuthi, so that they justify their outcomes, and now it has become part of who they are and part of their identity ukuthi agazi ukuthi what can possibly happen if anganikeza the best of your ability yakhe, ukuthi abe fully into something, because you always like selling yourself short, and be able to justify why you're not great. And I don't normally judge, but I must say this, and I will say it once, mkhubo mubi loyo. But that's the thing about habits, they become, if others they become a passion, then amanye kwa lifestyle, amanye become part of who you are. But because I'm saying this because I'm mindful and I care for the community, my community, the black community. And since this is Black Wednesday, we give the team Makeke, the finest under the sun. Have yourself an amazing week ahead. Nyananywa namanje.